Hi, this is Jay. Welcome to my channel. Today I thought I would go over something that's been asked of me several times, and it's too complicated to just write a quick response in the comments. And the question is, how do I afford going on all my adventures all the time and not holding down a real job and going on through hikes and just living out of the SUV year round, most of the year round, things like that. So come back after the intro. Okay. So this will not apply to everyone. In fact, it probably won't apply to most people. But for me, I don't have any kids, never been married, so there's no like any kind of payments. I have no loans right now. I don't drink, or I drink only tiny bit every now and then socially, but rarely ever. I don't do any drugs. I don't smoke. I don't do any of that thing. All the things that cost a lot of money. So that right there is nice. The other thing is, after I got out of the Marine Corps in 2007, I got a job in an IT, well, as an IT position at a consulting company. And I worked there for 11 years before I quit to go on the PCT. But during that time, I was paid very well and I got good raises throughout the whole time. So I was able to buy a house. I had a condo in maybe 2008 and bought a house in 2012. And I've just been paying off the house throughout the years. I only had a dog and that's it. I had some hobbies that were expensive, but that was it. No crazy payments. So big thing is try not to get yourself in debt and don't spend money on frivolous things like alcohol, drugs, cigarettes. Quit all that if you can. And in 2006 or 2017 or maybe 2016, I sold my house, and the equity I had from that I just put in my savings, and I've been living off that since 2018. The other thing is I am 49 years old and I'll be 50 years old soon. So theoretically, I could start picking up Social Security in the next 12 and a half years. So I can also pick up my 401k once I'm 59 and a half. So I got about 10 years more before I can get money out of my 401k without penalties. So basically, my savings has to last me through another 10 years. The other thing I do as well is, of course, here on YouTube, I do have my videos monetized. Although I don't do like in video ads or unskippable ads, I only do skippable ads because I find the unskippable ones too annoying. So I'm not going to do that to you all. Yeah, so YouTube does get me some money, but it isn't a lot. The other source of income I was in the Marine Corps from 2002 to 2007, and I hurt both wrists at a certain time, and I was scheduled to go to Iraq in 2006, and I didn't want to basically like let down my team or not go. So I stuck with it and I went, and it just didn't really get that well while I was there. So when I got back, I was finally able to start getting in a routine and go to some like physical therapy to get that resolved. But they're still really weak. So I get some money from like the VA disability because of that. And my hearing loss. My hearing is not the best. And every once in a while, it just, either ear just start ringing. And then when it's ringing, it feels like your hand's over your ear. It's all muffled. That happens often. It's on and off how often it goes. But things like that, I get some disability. So I get funding from that. I'll use this little painting here as a little display. But yeah, so there's that, all the savings, and YouTube. And I also use Amazon affiliate links, and you'll see links below with the camera gear I'm using right now. And affiliate links, now YouTube and then Amazon are all over the place. YouTube can, based on the number of views, it's kind of static, but affiliate links can go erratically. Like I have made, after the first few months I started, I have made at one point maybe $300 in one month, but some months $30. So it's all, you can't depend on that at all. And on YouTube, you know, there are rumors that you're not supposed to say how much you make on YouTube, but if you look at Social Blade, it's just like the way it's pronounced, socialblade.com. I'll put the link right here. But if you go there and you look up a YouTube channel, it'll give you an estimate of how much they make per month, maybe per year. And I have to say that they're often pretty accurate, usually on the high end of what they say. So if you're ever curious how much a YouTuber is making, just go to Social Blade, look them up, and it'll give you a rundown. It'll show like how much they estimate that people make per video based on, like, you know, how many views they have and things like that. So Social Blade is actually quite interesting. So you can go there and look it up yourself. It's not much, and YouTube will only pay out when you have $100. So if you make only 30 per month, it's going to take 4 months before you get a payout. So yeah, Social Blade, look that up. So besides all those things, I also do something called stock video. I started doing it a couple years ago, but I go in waves of how much I upload. And what you do is you just upload maybe 6 to 50 seconds or so. They say you can go up to 59 seconds, but shorter is better. But you try to make high quality video of just random things with no brands or names, and you upload them to these sites, and those sites sell them to companies or anybody that wants to buy these stock videos to create their own video for whatever purpose, usually educational or news related, I think. Some of those actually wind up in movies, like Eurovision actually bought some from Shutterstock, I saw, with the whales jumping. If you get lucky enough to get a video like that, you can make tons of money if you upload it to a stock company. Because if they keep selling it over and over, you'll just make consistent money. But for me, I haven't done as well. I don't think I'm as good as all those others out there, and my topics aren't as varied. So like altogether, maybe over the last couple of years, I made $450, which isn't a lot, but I think if I keep it up, I can make more from that. Just a week ago, one of my videos sold, and it was just a veggie platter with dip in the middle, and it was just my hand grabbing a broccoli, dipping it, and out. And that was it. And that was $100. So stock video is something interesting if you have the equipment and the skills or the luck to get certain clips. You can upload it, and if people want it, you may make money off it. Most months I don't get any sales, but every now and then I get like 30, 40. So that's my other source of income. It's not a lot right now, but I'm hoping to work on it more. So I've been buying better cameras, better equipment to keep things stable. I also bought a drone to help get some drone footage of all the places I go. So hopefully that works out a little better, but that's another source of income. For the stock video, I upload to a company called Blackbox.global. It's a Canadian company. It's nice because you upload it there, and they'll actually upload it to 4 other distribution sites. So that's all taken care of. So if you're mobile and you don't have like infinite bandwidth, high speed all the time, because usually stock video clips are higher quality bit rates and much bigger. So they'll send it to all 4 sites, so you don't have to do it yourself. So I have most of my videos up there, and then I have several at pond5.com. I just thought I would try that one out. The advantage with Pond5 is if you sell one of those, you get money directly, whereas if you upload through Blackbox and then they upload to Pond5 and then Pond5 sells it, Blackbox will take 15% of that, how much they'll pay you. So if you sell it at Pond5, you get more, but you don't have as much reach unless you have the time to upload it to all these other websites yourself. But that's what I do. So we'll see. I actually sold another one about a week ago, and I only got $5 for it. So believe it or not, videos of takeout have been doing really well. Like takeout lasagna, takeout spaghetti, I think I had. But the other sources are basically donations. They are single-time donations. I have links for Buy Me a Burger, which is also buymeacoffee.com, and PayPal and Venmo down below. And then every once in a while, especially during a thru hike on the Arizona Trail, I had several donations. People buy, like, send you $10, $20, maybe a little more sometimes. So that's another source. And then Patreon is another source. And I have the link below as well. But Patreon, it can go up and down as well. None of it you can really depend on. But those are basically the full list of income I have. I do have backup emergency funds that I don't quite like. I have one Bitcoin, but I don't want to quite sell it because I don't want to pay taxes on it yet until I hit my retirement age. So that's my backup in case something happens. But that's all my income. Again, most of it is from the sale of my house and the fact that I don't really spend that much money except on camera gear and things like that. In fact, it was quite expensive coming up for this Appalachian Trail. I bought a new camera as well as a GoPro, so it's going to be quite a doozy. I was looking at my credit card bill today, but so those are all the sources of income I have. Yeah, so if you have any questions, just ask below, but those are my big sources of income. I really don't have anything else. I don't have like dividends coming in or anything like that. So yeah, it's pretty simple finances for me. I think the biggest thing for me is at 49 years old, I just don't have any kids or family. Family is what makes you spend a lot more money because you have to have a home and all the things like that. I do have a storage unit at near home, so I have to pay for that. And there's all the usual yearly expenses, but I don't have a apartment or home, so that helps cut down on that. And that's really it. There's nothing too crazy about it. Again, if you're really curious how much money YouTubers are making, just go to socialblade.com. That only accounts for YouTube revenue. It doesn't account for like sponsorships, affiliate links, and everything else some of the YouTubers make. But that's it. I hope some of this helped at all. I think the stock video thing is one thing that most people don't know about that they could try, because you could literally just film anything. Like I said, me dipping broccoli in dip just made me $100 for no reason. But yeah, that's it. So nothing crazy. Hope some of this helped at all. And I guess I'll talk to you later. Bye.